Have you ever stood outside on a hot summer day and thought, man, I'm burning alive out here? Well, what if I told you that's nothing compared to what would happen if you actually stood on the surface of the sun? But not for long, not even a second, just for a nanosecond. That's a billionth of a second. Surely that's not long enough to get hurt, right? Well, buckle up, because the terrifying truth is that even a nanosecond on the sun would change everything you know about heat, light, and survival. Let's start with perspective. In 1 nanosecond, light travels just about 1 foot. So in the time it takes you to blink, billions of nanoseconds have already passed. It's practically instantaneous. You might think, if I appear on the sun's surface for just that long, maybe I'd just warm up a little. Nice try. Reality disagrees. The surface of the sun is around 5,800 Kelvin. That's over 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, enough to vaporize almost anything known to humans. But here's the catch. Heat takes time to transfer. A nanosecond isn't even long enough for your skin to realize it's being cooked. If you somehow teleported there, the amount of heat energy hitting your body would be tiny, roughly 10 to the power of -5 joules per square centimeter. That's like standing near a lighter flame for 1 trillionth of a second. So technically, you wouldn't even feel warm. No burns, no pain, no tan lines. Sound safe? Hold on, because you forgot something far worse than heat. You see, the sun doesn't just shine. It screams radiation. Even in that nanosecond, millions of high-energy photons, ultraviolet, X-rays, and gamma rays, would slam into your body. They wouldn't just hit your skin, they'd penetrate deep inside, tearing apart molecules, ionizing your DNA, and scrambling your cells before you even realized you existed there. Imagine your entire body being microwaved from the inside, instantly. So while you wouldn't feel hot, you'd still be destroyed on a molecular level. Not bad for a billionth of a second, huh? Now that was just the surface, the sun's cool part. But if your teleportation coordinates were even slightly off and you appeared inside the sun, congratulations. You've just entered a furnace millions of degrees hot. At that point, heat doesn't just burn. It disintegrates atoms. Even in a single femtosecond, that's 1,000 times shorter than a nanosecond, you'd absorb more energy than your body could ever survive. You'd literally become plasma, a cloud of charged particles, before your brain could process the thought, oops, the Greek legend of Icarus warned us about flying too, close to the sun. His wings melted and he fell to his death. But the truth is, it's not how close you fly that matters. It's how long you stay. Even something as unimaginably short as a nanosecond could be the most intense experience in the universe. So maybe Icarus wasn't foolish. Maybe he just didn't have a teleportation device and good timing. So yeah, if you ever wish you could stand on the sun for a nanosecond, don't. Because the terrifying truth is, the sun doesn't burn you slowly. It erases you, instantly.